Master Joshu said to his monks, if you remain in this monastery, practice Zazen assiduously for 5 years, for 10 years, even although you say nothing, nobody can say that you are without expression. So, in Buddhism, what do we mean by expression? The earliest forms of written language, rather depressingly, are not epics or magical stories. They're lists, usually lists of possessions. And in that sense, they're testament to a tendency which has increased since the invention of writing to control, to regard ourselves as separate from the world, and the world as being an object of our manipulation and control. The older component of language is very related to singing. And indeed, the earliest versions of a lot of the Buddhist text, the Lotus Sutra, for example, is in verse form. So we say it or sing it rather than read it. And of course, singing is very different from writing because it's specific to the person and the moment. And in the act of singing, the person is part of the fabric of great being. So, as it were, the universe is singing that person. Our Zazen is like this. Sometimes the universe is singing us in the form of a black ocean, sometimes in the form of an open sky, sometimes in the form of a great fire, sometimes in the form of a tree or a mountain, sometimes in the form of pain and loss, sometimes in the form of dignity and love. Sometimes when we are walking along, we hear birdsong. It's very piercing. It fills the air. And we look up and we imagine that the tree is full of birds. But in fact, there's only one bird, a little bird, that's perched quite high up on the tree. The little bird is able to sing so clearly because it's unconstrained by the catarrh of the self.